Hello there everyone, it's me, LamerGamer from DragonBloggers. Hope you're all doing well. Now today's video is an unboxing and test video of a neck mount. Now some people might ask, what is a neck mount? Essentially, it is a way to get your smartphone tied around your neck in front of you so you can get a first person perspective of whatever you're trying to do. The benefits of this obviously are you're able to use both of your hands in any of your how-to videos or walkthrough videos, or if you're trying to assemble something. Some people might say, why don't you just use like a lazy arm or a desktop stand? And I say, yeah, these are very good solutions. However, they can also be quite expensive. Now this solution can come in around about 10 to 20 pounds here in the UK. And hopefully it is a good way to show a first person perspective of things. Now there are multiple models and versions of the same sort of thing out there, but the one I'm looking at is the one made by Chapter 7. And the phone I'm going to be using is my own iPhone XR, which is one of the larger models of the iPhone. So then that way we can see if it actually works with larger phones as well as the standard iPhone. So first of all, let's unwrap it. So here it is. It's arrived in this plastic bag. As you can see, it looks like it's mostly made of plastic and it's blue, one of my favorite colors. Now I don't mind packaging like this on a product such as this because it's plastic. There's not very many electrical or moving parts to get broken in transit, so this should be okay. Let's open it. Okay, so we have two parts here. We have the phone mount, which is expandable, and we also have the neck holder part as well. And it looks like to attach this to this, you just basically push it on there. Which, if I had a neck mount, I'd be able to do in front of you with my camera in front of me. So let's see how flexible this is. So, okay, so it is quite rigid and it holds its shape quite well. So I'm not too fussed about that. And I'm guessing the way it works is you put this over the back of your neck and you're just, oh, okay, fair enough. I can already see like a slight issue with this, with the fact that your phone is going to be there in front of your face. Maybe I can adjust the angles and stuff because you're not really going to be, yeah, literally if your phone's there, you can't see anything. So to attach this, you essentially unscrew to loosen up. You put this over the hole there. You then mount that on with a nice little click and then you tighten it back up. And then I'm guessing depending on how flexible you want this to move, you can tighten this up as well. Okay, that seems pretty straightforward. So now I have my neck mount. I feel like some strange space age robot. Let's have a look at the base mount now. So the base mount is extendable, as you can see here. And now I'm going to fit my iPhone into it. So I'm going to take the case off just because not everybody has a case. There's my iPhone. And I'm going to attach it in here. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room. There we go. The iPhone is now sat on the neck mount. I'd hate to take selfies like this though, because this is going to be right in your face. You're literally going to be looking up your nose. However, I can actually see sort of over the top, and there is a little bit of view underneath. But yeah, on the whole, it looks like it should be able to do the job. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my phone into camera mode, and what you're going to see next is footage from here. So I'm going to play around a little bit with my Blue Yeti microphone and see how that works. Okay, so the first thing you notice is that there is blue across my camera. So all you have to do is just adjust the camera to suit it. And it looks like it will only work in a certain orientation. So if we take it out, the camera's there. I put the camera on the bottom. And there we go. It just means I had to move the phone ever so slightly, because we've still got this blue like haze in the corner, which is a bit of a pain. It's a bit disappointing, because now, as you might be able to see on the computer, the phone is like halfway out the mount just to get the camera out, but it doesn't feel like it's going to come out anytime soon. So there's both my hands. I'm just going to adjust the volume. One thing I will say is you do have to use the viewfinder then as your way of like touching and moving things around in front of you, which can be disorientating for some people. After a quick orientation period, it looks as though it's quite easy to change and move things around. So I can change the gain on this. I can mute it. I can unmute it. Yeah, and I could type like this, which is fine for when you're trying to do demonstrations of things. But obviously, if you're trying to do first-person views of things, so if I wanted to walk around my house now, as long as I've got the angle set, then we should be okay. I already know that if I move my head, this is going to fly and move around. So it's all about how you angle things, I guess. But as you can see here, I've now angled it to my chest, so it then sits on my chest and it gives me a better view. So I'm now going to have just a little walk around my house and see what it looks like. Although it's not like a gimbal, it should be okay. Oh look, it's Killer Queen with our little baby player 3. Say hello to all the Dragon Bloggers, player 3. But yeah, with this camera now, I can like this. I can look after my little baby boy. I can stroke his head, pat him on the head as well.
He's hungry.
You can look straight down as well. So I'm stood up right now, and you can see my feet. And obviously, you have this blue bar here. But now, as well as a neck mount, this device can have a number of different applications, including a desk mount, mounting on the back of a chair, and a selfie stick. But really, the limit is your own imagination. So I've had a little play around with the Chapter 7 neck mount for a smartphone, and to be fair, it is quite a useful tool. I thought it was going to be like some form of gimmick. However, I have discovered that this is a really good tool for things when you are trying to do how-to videos and use your hand. So for instance, if I wanted to show my Stream Deck, I can do this, and I can go through different things and show you bits and bobs like that. Also, I have moved the camera so that the viewfinder is up here now, so that we don't get so much of those blue lines, and I can look right down to my legs, as you can see here. Hello. And yeah, that seems to be working fine now. We aren't getting the blue line we were getting earlier. So I'm going to stop the video now. So yeah, for a really affordable way of doing a hands-free tutorial type video, or maybe even walking around, if you're jumping around and moving, then obviously I would suggest going for something like a motorized gimbal or something like that, so that at least then your camera stays level as you move. But if you're not too fussed and you only want to spend a very small amount, then I would suggest definitely picking up one of these. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you want to see more like it, come check us out at DragonBloggers. You can also find me streaming regularly on Twitch. But in the meantime, you take care, and I'll see you online. Cheers.